Hello, Pastor Carl Johnston with the United Church of Hayworth, coming to you this day with our daily devotion. This is our last in our series on the I am statements of Jesus. Today we're looking at John chapter 15. And again, if you have your Bibles, feel free to follow along, and if not, I'll read it to you. John 15, verses 1 through 4. Jesus is speaking. In my Bible, these are red letters. And Jesus says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. You're already clean because of the word which I've spoken to you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. Verse 5, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. We'll end at verse 5. I am the true vine. This is Jesus' last I am statement in the Gospel of John that he makes, telling us about himself. And for those of us who don't hang out in great vineyards or arbors, this is kind of a little bit different. Now, I had the great joy and privilege at one time in my life to live in southern Illinois, a little community called Anna. And in southern Illinois, there are many vineyards and orchards and wineries. One of my friends in the church had a vineyard. I learned a lot from him. But the idea is really pretty simple. A vine is where all the nutrients, all the water, everything you need to make good grapes comes through that vine. If the vine isn't good, you don't have good grapes. Now, the branches can be pruned and a number of other things. But Jesus is saying to you and to me in this very agricultural saying that would have made sense to his original audience so clearly. I am the vine. Maybe a better way. I am the source of everything you need. And so those of us who follow Jesus are supposed to be the fruit of that vine. And we're supposed to be the ones who are supposed to be bearing fruit, maybe the branches. And if the branches aren't bearing any fruit, they get cut off and destroyed. But if they are bearing fruit, they get pruned. It seems that no matter what we do as followers of Jesus, there's going to be some sort of action. And the idea that sometimes there are things in your life and my life that need pruning doesn't mean it's bad. Sometimes it's just requiring energy. You know, sometimes it's easy to get so busy, so involved in so many things, so many irons in the fire, that you can't do anything really well. And so sometimes we look at our lives, we look at our calendars, especially as we're coming toward the end of the year, and we start looking at what's 2021 going to be like, and what am I going to be involved in, and what will I be involved in, and what won't I be involved in, and what takes a lot of my energy that isn't producing a lot, and what takes very little energy of mine and produces a great deal. Jesus says, I am the true vine. I am the source of all that you need. So, as we get ready for this coming year of 2020, and as we get ready for the coming of Christ and celebrating his birthday once again, something for you to think about. How are you connected to the vine? Because apart from me, Jesus says, you can do nothing. And that's something for you to think about.